We need all available people in the organization on the ground to make this happen.
So Matt, let me play that back to you. We're gonna manage over $1 billion in real estate, serve over 15,000 low-income residents, provide services for the elderly and physically challenged, educate and tutor at-risk youth, provide after-school care for the children, and do all of this in affordable housing that looks as good, if not better, than market rate housing.
Yep.
Okay.
Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to relocate more than 60 households in less than 1 month.
Ave Maria.
The tasks at hand were to relocate over 60 households, to turn over 21 units.
Nisreen and I were also managing process to get our building permit, close financing, all those things in order to meet our financing deadlines for TCAD.
So you think we need more people? We probably need more people. Okay, we'll get more people.
Working with accounting, approving invoices, a large volume of invoices for all the turnover units. And we couldn't start any of those tasks until we closed our financing. So it really took all of the departments here working together to pull off such a feat.
We had to really dig deep into our coaching mentality here and make sure that no matter what, I had to remind my team constantly, we're riding this wave, we can get it done.
But most important, the team spirit from maintenance, resident services, development, the leadership, and we left the Eagle Society, and this is what it's all about for the residents.
When people were like at their most stressed, they still managed to just keep focused and keep going, and that's what really helps everybody stick together and things get done.
It took the entire agency, the different arms of the agency, working together, and we made it happen.
Nothing makes me prouder than when I walk around the office and I see our conference rooms filled with different teams working together. It's an expression to me of the appreciation that we all have of how interdependent we are to do our work.
The state required drought surcharges for anybody who was going over their regular allotment of water. The typical resident was getting between a $20 and $25 a month drought surcharge.
I had a lot of residents coming to me complained they couldn't afford their water bill and their PG&E bill.
And ultimately what we were trying to accomplish was to identify which residents don't have health insurance and to assist them in enrolling in Medi-Cal or Covered California.
So we had a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment that needed to be turned over. But unfortunately, one of my coworkers was out for the week, sick, so we were a little short-handed.
So he still had this remaining portion to pay, which was very scary because on my mind, I thought he could be evicted, and I started a rental assistance application.
We have a lot of people here who live off of less than $1,000 a month, and if there's an additional $25 going towards a drought surcharge, that's $25 that they're not able to buy groceries.
Working with Danielle was crucial. She is the one that got us in touch with, the right organizations. She's the one that got us all the information we needed.
When I get the phone call, I'll start thinking, and we had to help this property and basically finish in one day.
They sent Victor, Marvin, and Marto to come help us knock it out.
We had to kind of stay on top of California Water Service to get them to keep looking at it. They were going back and deleting the drought surcharge and crediting it back to us.
It was really great to see that the residents were going to be able to get money back on their water bill.
And it all worked out, and that's what MidPen's about, helping people, not throwing them out.
I actually started crying and I was shaking. That is a big impact that we had and the residents had. They actually made a difference. We made a difference, and it felt great.
We can't build great buildings unless we have the collaboration and the input from our partners in property management and in resident services to know what's really working on the ground. Likewise, it's not just about the buildings. We're trying to really build community. And when our resident services folks are out there getting to know our residents, working side by side with property management to maintain the building, to preserve the building, and to foster community, it's a great example of our interdependence. I could go on and on. The work we do every day, we rely on the brilliance of our business systems team and our finance team and all HR and all the other support functions. We're all deeply dependent on each other to do our work and to do it well. And I feel like when I walk around headquarters and when I'm out in the field, I see teams being excited about working together. I see as we try to get organized to solve a problem, it's not just one team or one person. It's usually 2 or 3 or 4 different teams in order to get our best thinking of how to move forward. And to me, that's really exciting.
We are the heroes. We are everyday heroes.